Hello everybody, this is BitSeven Crypto News Digest Weekly and with analysis. Bitcoin Daily Chart. The price has started another attempt on reaching the offering zone 4,100 to 4,200. If we take into account the direction of the global trend and the picture on a global scale, then the accumulation from December 13, 2018 is just a correction on the downward movement, and the output of an extremely high pushing volume on November 20, 2018. Only confirms the fact that while liquidity is directed downwards, further decrease will continue. But at the moment, the price continues to test the resistance zone, which has been confirmed by volumes. Accordingly, we should not expect reaching $5,000 mark in the near future, because in the zone 4,100 to 4,400 there is a clear disbalance in power in favor of the sellers, as indicated by the volumes. Moreover, an additional sign of weakness is how the price approaches the level for testing resistance again, which means the volumes are low, respectively. The demand has clearly decreased. However, the sellers have not yet joined, and the previous price reaction from the level indicates a large number of static selling orders. Consequently, a short from the level of 4,100 to 4,200 is currently a priority. In the case of breakthrough and consolidating higher, it is worth considering buying. Ethereum Daily Chart. On global scale, there is a clear imbalance of power in favor of sellers. The supply zone of 160 to 170 initially performed a good support, but after a breakthrough on the higher volume, it now acts as a good resistance. The strength of the level has already been tested twice, and you can see the huge number of static selling orders in there, which also is confirmed by the output of extremely high volumes. Moreover, the fault price reaction when approaching to the level indicates on the colossal domination of bears. Hence, the short is a priority, and the long might be considered only after the breakthrough and consolidation above the offering zone. But even in there, the 119 zone will be the second strong zone of offers, which will also be very difficult to pass through. Litecoin Daily Chart. For Litecoin, liquidity is upward, but there are several signs indicating on weakness. Opening a long position now is extremely dangerous, and there are a couple of reasons for it. The global trend is in the downward direction. The price is being traded in the previous accumulation zone, respectively. It is by itself quite a strong resistance. The volumes on the up bars begin to fade after the last pulse. Volume divergence is also a sign of weakness. It is also very dangerous to open a short position, because while the trend is locally moving up, it's not a balanced decision to enter the counter trend at the moment. The most likely development of events on this coin will most likely be that the price will not grow as actively as it was during the past 1.5 months, but will begin to accumulate in the previous trading batch zone. Based on how the price will accumulate, what will be the volumes, what kind of levels will be at the moment, what signs of strength, weakness will be, what spreads will appear. Only then you would be able to see the most likely further development of events. Ripple Daily Chart. For Ripple, a prolonged flat continues. Judging by the global downtrend and by the fact that the price is constantly pressed to the demand zone, and with each peak of the corrective upward movement getting lower and lower, then it is a little more likely that the price will leave from accumulation downwards. The longer the position accumulates, the more we should expect the price to move after getting out of balance. It is better to enter the transaction after the price leaving the accumulation. New Swift competitor, IBM Payment Blockchain Network. The fight for leadership in global payments continues as more and more large companies are entering the arena. IBM announced a new payment network, which is available in more than 70 countries. It is designed for well-known financial institutions around the world. According to the press release, new payment network is intended to speed up international money transfers. The network is called WorldWire and includes features such as the exchange of payment messages, clearing and settlement of accounts in a single unified network. WorldWire eliminates the need to wait for the transfer of funds between intermediary banks. Users can select an asset of their choice on the platform and transfer funds for anyone, anywhere, in real time. According to IBM's general director, the goal of the network is to expand financial accessibility around the world so that countries experiencing problems with transferring of funds now have a new option. Currently, the network is operating in more than 70 countries with support of 47 currencies and at least 44 banking corporations worldwide. For the first time, IBM announced its collaboration with Stellar Lumens last September, hinting at the development of its own blockchain solution. WorldWire operates in real time, so unlike SWIFT, which makes an international cash payment for 3 days, users immediately see the amount on the network. So far, SWIFT has dominated the world money transfer arena. Its daily transactions exceed $5 trillion, and over the past decade, there have been no obvious competitors. With the development of cryptocurrency, there have been global money transfers started to appear using XRP. Now, there are few people who will disagree with the fact that the global financial system is on the verge of serious transformations. Swiss Parliament approved crypto regulation. The Swiss Federal Assembly, the federal legislature of the Swiss Parliament, approved a proposal for the Federal Council to begin drafting current legislation to regulate digital currency. As it was reported in the official press release of March 20th, the proposal was approved by 99 votes to 83. 10 lawmakers abstained from voting. The initiative was presented at the meeting by the Liberal Public Representative Giovanni Merlini. He also intends to propose to the Swiss Federal Council to adapt the existing provisions on the procedural instruments of judicial and administrative bodies and then apply them to regulate cryptocurrency. Presenting the proposal, Merlini argued that regulation in the sector would eliminate various gaps in the market and protect the interests of investors from various misuses and fraudsters. However, there was counter-arguments expressed. For example, should those responsible for cryptocurrency trading platforms be equated to financial intermediaries and fall under the competence of the Swiss Financial Market Supervision Authority, FINMA? After approval of the proposal, the Swiss Minister of Finance, Uli Maurer, stated that this proposal goes beyond the scope of the planned regulation. Earlier, the minister spoke out against any specific laws on cryptocurrency and blockchain. He insisted on changing the existing laws to create a liberal market for new technologies and related financial applications. CoinMarketCap launched 2 indices for Nasdaq, Bloomberg, and Reuters. The popular cryptocurrency service CoinMarketCap (CMC) announced the launch of 2 crypto indices for the financial data channels Nasdaq Global Index Data Service, JITS, Bloomberg Terminal, Thomson Reuters Icon, and Börse Stuttgart. This happened a month after Nasdaq announced the decision to place 2 cryptocurrency indices in the aforementioned JITS, using information from Brave New Coin to display the price index of Bitcoin and Ethereum. CoinMarketCap decided to go the other way and, together with the German company Selective AG, unlike Nasdaq, released 2 collective cryptocurrency indices covering the 200 largest market cryptocurrencies. The first index, called the CMC Crypto 200 Index (CMC 200), provides data including Bitcoin. The second one, called the CMC Crypto 200 X BTC Index (CMC 200X), tracks similar data but excludes Bitcoin to determine the performance of the altcoin market. According to the blog post, the indices will be rebalanced on the last day of each calendar quarter with a fixation 5 days before the rebalancing date. Just a few days ago, CMC also began to apply the new Fundamental Crypto Asset Score (PCAS) estimated metric, which is provided by Flipside, company supported by Digital Currency Group. Capitalization of the Bakkt platform after closing first investment round exceeded $700 million. The crypto platform of the operator of the NY Stock Exchange, Bakkt, is estimated at approximately $740 million after successfully closing the fundraising round in December, the blog reports. The company collected $182.5 million of primary financing for the development of a platform through which it expects to attract institutional investors to digital assets. The capitalization of $740 million suggests that the owner of Bakkt Intercontinental Exchange Company could sell up to 25% of shares to outside investors, including Galaxy, Pantera, Microsoft, and Starbucks. The latter did not make any cash investments in the platform. Today, the most pressing issue for investors is that they expected to generate income from investments in this business, the launch of which is delayed already a couple of times due to the regulatory uncertainty. According to some sources, Bakkt will have to make a lot of effort to ensure sufficient cash flow and to justify the funds received. Otherwise, investors may exercise the right to redeem shares, as provided for in the documents filed with the US SEC, and withdrawn from the deal. Bakkt may raise its valuation to $1 billion by the next funding round, but this time the investors will probably want to see what they are investing their money into. If I wanted to acquire a stake in the new regulated American digital asset derivatives platform, I would look at cheaper alternatives, which have now been able to move forward. They were paid too much, one of the investors commented, showing his concern. At the same time, Dan Berkowitz from CFTC assures that his department is actively working on the Bakkt proposal. In a conversation with Block TV on March 19th, he stated that CFTC is not opposed to crypto and is aiming at eradicating fraud and market manipulation. Berkowitz also noted that the blockchain technology, which provides opportunities for decentralized interaction of market participants, carries with it a number of unique challenges not characteristic of other new technologies. We worked diligently with all the proposals that came to us for review, including this one, he said, commenting on the Bakkt application, but declined to disclose more detailed information about the current status. Square will hire developers to improve cryptocurrency ecosystem. According to a new tweet from the head of Square, Jack Dorsey, American payment platform hires developers specializing in crypto actives and intends to pay them with bitcoins. He posted on Twitter that Square is looking for a couple of crypto engineers to improve crypto ecosystem, and future employees will be able to work from anywhere, but should personally report their results to Dorsey. He later said that decision to pay employees with digital currency was due to the intention to improve crypto ecosystem in a broader sense. Dorsey also noted that this is the first company's open independent initiative aimed not at developing its own business. These guys will focus entirely on the interests of crypto community and expanding financial capabilities of people, and not on commercial interests of Square. All the results of the work will be publicly available and free, he explained further. Recently, Square reported that it was able to sell BTC for $166 million in 2018. However, the company's net income from this line of business remains low, since the majority of claimed amount was used to purchase coins. In his message, Dorsey also posted a link to the Square Crypto Twitter account, registered in March 2019, which is likely to be used to publish the work of new employees. In February, Dorsey said that he continued to believe in the ability of BTC to become the internet's own currency. Google search requests for buy BTC grow and do not depend on price change. According to the platform for accelerated development and introduction of the blockchain technology, Longhash, over the past 12 months, there is an interesting picture for a comparison of Bitcoin prices and the dynamics of buy Bitcoin search requests. The research showed that requests to buy Bitcoin tend to occur during a period of noticeable price movements, even when it declines. The graph above shows that Bitcoin price peaks correspond to more frequent requests to buy Bitcoins. The same thing happens when prices fall. Perhaps this suggests that cryptocurrency traders are interested in any significant price movement. Unfortunately, publicly available Google data do not allow you to determine how many people have made such requests. Most likely, 2019 will bring us even higher peaks and new records for requests. Some users really are ready to get Bitcoin both at the highs and at the bottoms because they believe in the potential of cryptocurrencies. I will buy the dip, the spike, the top, the bottom, and everywhere in between. IDGF, #Bitcoin, posted a prominent investor on his Twitter. If you want to make money with crypto trading, join BitSeven.com. Link is below. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to put like to our video.